Wednesday, June 5th. So here's Bitcoin TV's channel, the highest blockchain industry. I'm Zu, and this is 24-hour cryptocurrency headlines sponsored by Deepcoin. As of June 4th, the Bitcoin spot ETF has seen a net inflow for 16 consecutive trading days. Yesterday, there was a significant net inflow of 887 million, which is calculated at 70,000 per Bitcoin, provided a purchasing power of around 12,671 bitcoins. Among them, Fidelity's at BTC led away with a net inflow of 379 million, followed by IBTC with a net inflow of 275 million. Even the selling pressure holder Grayscale GBTC saw a small net inflow of 28.2 million, thus driving up the price of Bitcoin and subsequently boosting the entire crypto market. Next, with the latest EuroPD data, let's look at the distribution of holding costs in the market and the accumulation of consensus positions. After nearly 2 weeks of position accumulation, Bitcoin has stabilized at 66,000 and more than 1.58 million Bitcoins have accumulated between 66,000 and 68,000, with around 900,000 Bitcoins accumulated near 68,000, indicating strong cost consensus in the short term. Currently, the positions accumulated around 70,000 have not increased significantly, with only about 200,000 Bitcoins accumulated. Subsequently, the market needs to accumulate around 500,000 more positions to stabilize at 70,000. In the short term, the market either needs significant positive catalysts to drive further increases or may maintain a volatile range-bound pattern to accumulate positions. Bitcoin is currently at historical highs, and the risk of a sharp decline after luring in buyers should still be considered. The risk-reward ratio of short-term investments should be evaluated accordingly. In May, there were 100 financing events in the global Web3 field, roughly the same as in April. The total financing amount reached 917 million, down 5.46% from the previous month. In terms of subsectors, the blockchain infrastructure sector had the highest number of financing events and the total amount in May, with 41 projects raising 498 million, down nearly 100 million from April. The DeFi and CeFi sectors maintained some growth in total financing. In terms of institutional participation, Animoca Brands, OKX Ventures, and Coinbase Ventures were the top 3 most active investment institutions in May. Animoca Brands participated in 9 deals with 4 in blockchain infrastructure. OKX Ventures participated in 5 deals with 3 in blockchain infrastructure, and Coinbase Ventures participated in 4 deals, all in blockchain infrastructure. Please like and follow us as we may help you sort through the news closest to the money in the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and mining industry. Over the past 24 hours, cryptocurrencies have long been a headache for the Russian central bank. Although Russia granted legal status to cryptocurrencies in 2020, they were not allowed to be used for payments. Later, as the use of cryptocurrencies in settlements increased, the Russian central bank's attitude toward the crypto industry also changed. Previously, the Russian central bank had considered a complete ban on the use and creation of all cryptocurrencies. But in November last year, Russian central bank governor Elvira Nabiullina told the parliament that she supported experimenting with such payments in international transactions. Anatoly Aksakov, the chairman of the Russian State Duma's Financial Markets Committee, stated at 2023 St. Petersburg International Economic Forum that crypto mining in Russia could be legalized as early as 2024.
According to foreign media reports, Osman Kavalov, Deputy Director of the Financial Policy Department of the Russian Ministry of Finance, revealed that the department is studying and supporting the initiative to allocate codes for cryptocurrency mining. This move will provide a formal economic classification of mining activities and rectify its name in Russia's economic system. However, Kavalov also emphasized that before eocbed codes can be assigned for mining, a lab regulating cryptocurrency mining needs to be passed first. This lab might classify the extraction of cryptocurrencies as an industrial activity.
In order to mine 1 Bitcoin a day, you need around 300 computers. So roughly one needs to invest around $800,000 taking into account Russian prices to mine just 1 Bitcoin.
This law will be a significant upgrade for the legal status of cryptocurrencies in Russia's legal system. We are sure many miners have dreamed of this if they could set up a Bitcoin mining farm near the Arctic Circle, and if they could generate and consume their own cheap electricity, then mining would be an extremely profitable business. The climate conditions of -40 degrees Celsius and near inexhaustible supply of cheap electricity, plus official support and luxurious equipment and facilities under Russian military control. A Russian Bitcoin mining farm would possess the mining environment that all Bitcoin players dream of, without worrying about issues like cooling or electricity costs. After all, the hydroelectric power from Lake Baikal is almost more than Russia can consume, and they're worried about having nowhere to use it. 2 days ago, the financial world was rocked by a significant upheaval. Several U.S. stocks experienced a cliff-like flash crash, including Berkshire Hathaway's Class A shares, Barrick Gold, Bank of Montreal, and others. Barrick Gold plunged 98.54%, while Berkshire Hathaway, the company helmed by investment guru Warren Buffett, saw its stock price flash crash without warning from a normal high of around $620,000 per share to $185.1 per share. A staggering drop. What exactly happened here? So let's take a look.
The market has had mixed reactions to the flash crash in Buffett's stock price. Some investors believe that this exposes the fragility of the financial market. Others believe that this is only a short-term fluctuation caused by a technical failure and will have limited long-term impact on the market. It is worth mentioning that Sun Yu-chen, who once played the stock market, immediately tweeted that he wanted to acquire Berkshire. In the face of this sudden market change, the New York Stock Exchange responded quickly and planned to take measures to strengthen system stability and security to prevent such an incident from happening again. Since 2015, the value of Berkshire Hathaway's shares relative to Bitcoin has dropped by almost 100%. I wonder how Buffett, the stock investor, should face his past evaluation of Bitcoin.
About 5 years ago, we asked Charlie Munger, we were sitting right there, what he thought of Bitcoin, and he said, rat poison. Yeah. Back then it was about $100+ per Bitcoin. Today it's 9,000. Is it still rat poison?
Well, probably rat poison squared.
Whether Bitcoin is indeed rat poison squared or not, we believe everyone has their own answer in this technical glitch. The trading software displayed a low price of 185.1, and around 50 shares were traded at that price, meaning a potential profit of around 620,000 per share, or approximately 4.5 million Chinese yuan. However, the NYSE announced that all orders executed during the technical glitch would be deemed invalid, so the idea of a windfall remains a fantasy. It's worth noting that the stock price flash crash is not an isolated incident. In 2013, the Nasdaq Stock Exchange experienced a 3-hour freeze on thousands of listed securities, seriously impacting normal market trading. The Tokyo Stock Exchange and London Stock Exchange have also experienced system glitches that affected regular operations. Therefore, while investors pursue returns, they must recognize the importance of rationality and prudence, and regulators need to continually improve risk control systems to enhance the market's ability to respond to emergencies. Only then can financial markets steadily progress amid transformation and achieve sustainable, healthy development. On January 11, 2024, led by BlackRock, several institutions launched the first Bitcoin spot ETFs in the United States, named the iShares Bitcoin Trust (IBIT), directly reversing the embarrassing situation where spot Bitcoin ETF applications had been rejected for the past decade, opening a new chapter for crypto development. Since its listing in the US at the beginning of this year, its total assets have reached nearly $20 billion. This exchange-traded ETF holds $19.68 billion worth of Bitcoin, surpassing the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust funds of $19.65 billion. The third largest ETF comes from Fidelity Investments with total assets of $11.1 billion. Seems that after securing the first seed, BlackRock is full of energy.
A group backed by BlackRock and Citadel Securities is planning to launch a new stock exchange in Texas, people familiar with the matter said. The exchange has raised approximately $120 million and plans to file registration documents with the US Securities and Exchange Commission later this year. Once approved, they will launch trading in 2025 and host a profile initial listing ceremony in 2026. Even if there is no Bitcoin spot ETF launched, as a towering tree in the global financial industry, BlackRock is still firmly in the top spot. So why did BlackRock get into the crypto industry?
Hong Kong, a city once hailed as Asia's financial center, has been quietly transitioning into a brand new stage in recent years, the Web3 capital, announcing the acceptance of cryptocurrencies, beating the US in approving an Ethereum spot ETF for a time. A wave of virtual asset trading platforms swept over Hong Kong, with nearly 30 institutions from traditional finance and crypto natives flocking in, all trying to take root in this crypto-friendly soil of Hong Kong and establish a new realm. However, is this really the case?
However, what we have seen is that almost all of the top mainstream cryptocurrency exchanges have withdrawn voluntarily. OKX, Gate, Huobi and BlackRock, which is rumored to be associated with Binance, have withdrawn their applications. Only Bybit and Bybit are still in Hong Kong. Bit purchased the OSL license through equity investment. At the same time, the size of Hong Kong ETF of $250 americanos million is far smaller than the $57 americanos con 30 céntimos billion size of the United States.
Since Hong Kong's finance heavily follows the U.S. financial market, investors generally compare Hong Kong's market with the U.S. to evaluate the strength and the weaknesses of Hong Kong's virtual asset market. But fundamentally, the U.S. government still views virtual assets as a political tool, and this uncertainty brings far more devastation impact than Hong Kong's stringencies. Given time when Hong Kong's virtual asset trading platform successfully tap into the perspective of real-world assets, the diversification of brand new asset classes will become the best support for Hong Kong's market. This is the foundation for Hong Kong to establish itself and the leverage to challenge the US. At least for now, it is far too early to give up on the Hong Kong market. Just because the opening was not good, does it mean it will definitely lose in the end? Well, that concludes the main content of today's program. Our channel focuses on curating valuable news and in-depth reports on the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and mining industry. We have news updates as well as in-depth special reports. If you find our channel valuable, please share, follow, and you can also become a member. Let's get wealthy together in a bull market by adding a zero to our assets. See you tomorrow.